Somebody's poisoned the water hole.
So we are on our way to Columbia, South Carolina. We're going up today for a day trip just to kind of see the city. We've got a couple of things that we're thinking that we might do. We're just going to kind of see where the afternoon takes us and which of the things we have on our list that we actually want to check out. But I think first things first, we're trying to get to town for brunch. There's a little place called the Gourmet Shop that's supposed to have really good charcuterie boards, and I think it was voted like the second best brunch in town. So we're on our way to check that out. It's about 8:30 now. We should be getting to town around 11:30, so should be just in time for brunch. So we are at the Gourmet Shop and we got one of their cheese and charcuterie plates. We got the blue cheese, the goat cheese, and the salami. The salami is really good. It's kind of, your basic salami, very tasty. The blue cheese is some of the best blue cheese I've had in a long time. I talked about in an earlier vlog when we were in New Orleans, the blue cheese there was really smooth, really creamy, but it was less sharp. This one is the same consistency. It's a really smooth blue cheese, but it's a really sharp blue cheese too, and that's kind of my preference as far as the cheeses go. The goat cheese is some of the best goat cheese I've ever had before as well. It's I would say a pretty smooth cheese, more firm than the blue, and it kind of has a nutty aftertaste to it as well, but it's almost similar to some types of sharp cheddar. It's got kind of a sharper edge to it than a lot of goat cheeses I've had before, and all the other little fixings on the cheese plate are really good too.
This place also seems to be known for some raspberry rhubarb preserves. There's some came on the cheese plate here, and it's really good too. Big fan.
It looks really good.
That's good. The icing's pretty good.
That's a good cinnamon roll. So we are currently on our way to the Riverbanks Zoo in Columbia. It looks like it's a pretty cool zoo. They have a lot of different animal encounters that you can do, but it looks like a lot of the main ones today are booked. They have a penguin, a sea lion, and what was the other one?
They have the tortoise one.
Oh, and the koala one.
And the koala
That's the other one. So they have those as like the main attractions, and apparently you book those in advance, and those fill up pretty quick. But there were some other smaller attractions, like some other smaller 30-minute animal encounter things that we were going to check those out and see if we're able to do any of those. So hopefully those aren't completely booked today. But I think our plan was we were going to enter the zoo, go back and see the giraffes first and see if we can get in on the giraffe feeding before that ends at 1:30, and then just see what else is going on.
cold.
That had the ball in the background. You can see in the back he dropped it and then he just pulled his hands out like... He was really upset. They do move in herds.
They do move in herds.
Real quick, just wanted to give a quick update because I gave that other post there. So, yes, not everybody is socially distancing perfectly here, and you might say, well, Ryan, you've been posting a lot of vlogs lately that you have been traveling. And that's true. This isn't necessarily the best time to travel to a lot of different places. The thing that I'm not saying in the vlogs is on the trips I'm going on, there is a business reason why I'm going to these places as well that I'm just not sharing on the vlog. I'm just sharing the more fun part of the experience. And while we're traveling to these places, we do want to go see some of the fun sites in the cities. Now, we're trying to be as safe about it as we can. Like when I went to Memphis, I double COVID tested the week before just to make sure I was going to be safe going, COVID tested when I came back. And we're trying to follow the same protocols every time we travel so as to not pass Omicron or COVID-19, any of the strains on to anyone. So we're being as careful about it as we can. I get the concern about traveling, and I just wanted everyone to know that we're taking it as seriously as we possibly can. Now, back to your scheduled zoo vlog. So what you're seeing is some scenic views of Finley Park. We decided to come on down to a park after dinner and just get some views of just kind of a scenic area with the sunset before we go. We were visiting a little bit more of the city today, and I didn't vlog some of that just because we were looking around at some other stuff. So kind of a short vlog, but fun day in Columbia, South Carolina. We just came up here for the day, so pretty soon we're gonna start the drive home.